Never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation.
Well, they say an early season snowstorm may be on deck in less than 48 hours, but today is picture-perfect fall football weather. Crisp and cool at Soldier Field in the Windy City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears.
All day, baby, all day.
Let's go now. 10, Tuscan.
57's the mic.
Hey, here we go. Trey Stone, travel.
On first down, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on the first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's Haskins. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted.
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
55. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. 66. Bullet. Ready, go.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers!
Le'Veon Bell.
Le'Veon Bell. His second touchdown on the season. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Kelly is good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bears nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And now a fair catch called for. He'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. Right?
And he's going to go down. He's backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
First down.
On the ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop the throw. A screen to Bell. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Let's go, let's go, let's
So
go.
into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
46-yard line.
Ready. My God, 55. Rip right, rip right. Let's go.
2nd and 13. Gets this one to Hill. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 38. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing Texas.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point by Mora, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the pick 6, they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you...
Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
A big play there.
Touchdown, baby.
With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
His kick is
Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving into more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the
Hey, check
22-yard
Mike
line.
57, Mike 57.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
13 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware, ball may come your way.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jones. Quincy Wilson in on the stop.
Easy work. It's easy work. And
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
39-yard line.
D-line, get that quarterback.
From the 39, Haskins. Looking downfield for Jones. This is caught inside the 15. A huge play there for Chicago. 54 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Ready, go.
Now Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Stonewalled on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
On 3rd and goal, Haskins to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, that's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last drive, 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense maybe there. Big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Watch the run. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
28-yard gain.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Taylor. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 8 there on the 1st down play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Down. 8. Read. Check. Pilot. 64. Weak. Rabbit. Stand. Go.
They'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Bell. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver and tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Got you, boy. Ready, go.
Now back to throw. The battle for it, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. 2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That would have been a great catch. It was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Quick the edge, quick the edge.
Topper, topper. Fast, fast. Hut, go.
Mike's 57, 57's Mike.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Out, out, out.
Go, go.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. Preston Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
You ain't going nowhere.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Mike's 54. Push him back. Push him back.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
No gain on the play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Hey, hey, hey.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
And the Packer 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Watch twist, watch twist. Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell.
Get there.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Yeah, baby.
Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st down, Packers.
Let's go. 60 outlaw. I got one. Set, go.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
That's trash. That's trash.
2nd and 4. Flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carl Lawson in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
A 31-yard stand.
And Elliott puts this one through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
At the 12-yard line.
Okay, baby, let's
the
go.
Bears take over
Let's
1st
go.
and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then we'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah,
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Good job.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and their eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
57, ready.
They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warrants a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Hey, check 24. 24. Hold up. 50, ready.
From the 22, Haskins, flush to his right.
Let's go. Hey, let's get this.
Looking downfield for Jones. He's got a man, complete. That one good for 37 yards.
Let's
That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. If he had a chance to tuck it, I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, baby.
He didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. They'll go again to Jones. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? He's had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brings up second and
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You gonna get this. You're all mine.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Go.
Ready, go. Check.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it.
You ain't going nowhere.
Buying time to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And 11.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
Hey. We
Third down. Here's Haskins. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll bring up fourth down. The kick by Marr is good. And with that, they move ahead by a point here in this third quarter. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
The Packers take over.
Here we go.
First
Here we
and
go.
10
Here we
at
go.
their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a tight game after playing last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
We got to step it up.
Here we go on second and 12. Caught here by Bell. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Looks like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over first and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the third now in New Orleans. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Check. Jam him.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's going to be caught. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare.
They'll try and run for it first and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. Extra point by Morrow, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go, boys.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They're the punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
And just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On first down, it's taken. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
10 Lobo. Here we go. General, West, slam. Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there and tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down the fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Let's go, let's go,
The
let's go.
Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They're up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Let's go.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
15, Lonnie. We got this.
2nd and 15. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this one is right down the middle. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Charles Harris there on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Right stone. Travel. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Bang, 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 bang.
Go.
Tight dog, tight dog.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh. Back, back, back.
22, Jet, Bubba. 22.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they hit the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell.
Don't be scared of it.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
That's it, baby.
Back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
4th down.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
Let's go.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Chad Hutchinson. And Lobo. Check 55 to Mike.
Blue Dan.
Go.
He's back to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And no, it's incomplete. So that hits the ground with only 4 seconds remaining. And this should be the last play. One more shot.
Let's go
From
now,
the
let's
21,
go now,
it's second and 10.
Tucson.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Set, go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish this season strong.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long